Oh yeah, he's a cutie. All right, big adventure today. I'm back with Jim.
Hello.
Hello. And we're going to hit this old house again. This has been here a couple centuries at least. We've detected here in the past, found lots of Civil War stuff, belt buckles and Louisiana buttons and bullets and coins. Yeah, so it's a really cool spot. I guarantee there's still stuff here, and Jim's going to find a bunch of it today.
Yep.
If I'm lucky, I'll find a few.
Yeah, right.
All right, what do you think? Isn't it beautiful? Big old trees and blossom and with the forsythia.
That's my favorite side of time of year right now.
It is. It's very nice. Of course, you know me, I like it when it's 95 degrees and I'm in the river. That's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
All right, what do you say? Get to it? All right, we'll be back at you with a handful of gold coins very soon. So this is my first target of the day. I should have gotten you out, but I knew it was really shallow. I think that's going to be a modern quarter if I had to guess. Yep. So George right there, it's not a great find, but it was a nice solid signal. So who knows what else out here. So I have my first relic of the day. It is a little tomback button, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. First, I wanted to show you that little yellow and red box down there. That is a controller for an electric fence that is new to this area. And as it turns out, it's sending a signal pretty much everywhere I go. I think it's another one on the other side of the house. So my machine's pretty noisy. It's a little bit annoying, but again, we just found a relic. Probably hear the troll train in the background. But anyway, that's a tomback button. You can see the shank is broken on it. And you can see that there's actually a big piece broken off. And that was a problem with tomback buttons, is that they were very brittle, and that would happen, although they were a pretty button. Anyway, that's the oldest thing so far today that we have seen. Well, that you have seen. I did look in the mirror this morning when I was brushing my teeth. So I'm not having a tremendous amount of luck here today, because that electric fence is just like, and it's driving me crazy. So I thought we'd just take a break, and I'm going to show you something interesting that I don't know if I've showed you yet. You see the house in the background there, and right out beside it is the old cemetery. So this is where the people who used to live in the house, the families, are all buried here. Most of these are like 1700s and up to the mid 1800s, maybe a little bit later. The graves extend from here, and if you look, it doesn't look like they're marked, but there's actually a stone here, and you can see there's a little indentation. So there's a grave here. So this might actually come all the way down to here. Maybe the stones are just missing. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I thought you might appreciate that. We're going to get back at digging, metal detecting. Hopefully we can find somewhere around here where the electric fence doesn't drive me nuts. Guess I'll show you this too since we're here. This little building right here is an old outhouse. And by outhouse, this is where there would be a toilet in here before the home had plumbing, indoor plumbing. But the reason I wanted to show you this is because if you look over the hill, you can see there was one here as well. And what probably happened is that one got filled up. So they went over here and dug another hole and moved the outhouse. And that was fairly common. That's why when you're digging or looking for outhouses in around homes and stuff, that there would often be a series of them, and that because they moved them as they filled up if they didn't dig them out. There were people that would actually come around and scoop out all the waste to use on fields and whatnot. So there you go. So here's something interesting I actually dug about 20 minutes ago. I kind of assumed it was just a piece of a stove, but the homeowner thinks that it probably isn't. So I just wanted to show that to you. I didn't get it when I was actually digging it, but he was thinking it might be like a part of a music stand or something. Maybe this sheet music went there and that would face out, but not 100% on that. But yeah, I don't think that's part of a stove. Here's something kind of neat that Jim just showed me, and he's going to dig it out again. It stuck me in the finger, so I'm not going to touch it. That is like a sea urchin, but it's not a sea urchin. It is what I believe is a buckeye, which is kind of like a chestnut. American chestnuts look a lot like that, but probably a buckeye, I would guess. If we could see the seed, I could tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's and buckeyes, you can't eat them either. I think they're poisonous. So don't be eating those, Jim.
Well, they must open by themselves because a squirrel ain't gonna open that thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna open it either. I already got like little things in my fingers. Say hello to my little friend. Looky. There's a big old black snake or a racer. I'm not sure which. Hello, buddy. You see Uncle Chig? Oh yeah, he's a cutie. So just found this big old grommet. Probably was a tent or something out here. I think it's not quite right for like a modern day tarp, but who knows. Not the best of finds, but well, not the worst. So I have a little greenie in my hand. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, that's probably a really nice suspender clip. Got the little hook thing on the top, and of course it's got the teeth there. You can see them. Where the strap would have gone through. Yep, never seen one quite like that. It's a nice little find. I know this doesn't look like much, but I wanted to show it to you. Do you know what it is? Have you figured it out yet? This is a reed of some sort. That's just a little tiny piece of it. At least that's I'm pretty sure that is. I can't say 100%, but in my experience, that's what I would say it is. All right, so I had a nice little squeaky here, and you can see something kind of shiny and green. So I'm hoping that is like, could be a crowdle bell, like a little sleigh bell. Oh, it is. Look at that. I hope so. So this is like a little sleigh bell. It's never seen one quite this shape. It's almost shaped like a little acorn or something, or an egg. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. That's where it would have been attached right here. And of course, that's what a little ding-a-dong is on the inside. That's a cool little find. Like I said, I don't think I've ever found one this shape. Huh, pretty neat. As you can see, this area I'm in, this has been all disturbed. It's like clay and there's all kinds of charcoal and stuff in it, but I think it's more recent. Might have been an old outhouse or outbuilding here, but I did find something. I saw it. It's a little buckle, which I don't see it now. Ah, there it is. All right, so this is like a little harness buckle. I don't believe it's too terribly old. I mean, it could be 1900, but it certainly isn't 1800. Still a nice little squeaker. Something we can add to the collection. So I have a little squeaky here, and it's out of the hole. I think we got it moving around, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. It's a coin right there. That is a modern dime. So I was filling in the hole, and I just kind of swung over here, and I got another nice signal. I suspect that's going to be another coin. I don't know if we dug it up, but there it is. It's another coin. That is another dime. Another Roosevelt dime. So Jim was just pointing out to me there's some bees over here going into some wood over here. So we're definitely burrowing into the wood, and I don't think they're like murder hornets, are they?
No. I hope not.
Here, let's take a closer look at them.
No, I don't like that one.
By the way, those are mason bees. They're like the little ones I have at the house. We do believe. Like one of those little bees pollinates like a dozen or more, I don't know, honeybees. So they're really good bees to have around. Pretty cool, huh? Just found this big old chunk of lead. I was hoping it was going to be like a fired mini ball, but I think it might be melted. All right, so we're kind of headed back to the vehicle, and we're just checking this little field, and I think we have a little piece of silver, Jim. What do you think?
Look like.
Let's look at it together. It's probably like a rosy or something, but we'll find out together. See what it is. I don't know. I don't want to rub it too much. What do you think that is? So that is a mercury dime. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, it's silver, so what the heck.
Better than a short stick in the eye.
That's my saying, Jim. Here, I can hear the troll train in the background. Like I said, we're going to head out for the day. At least we did get a piece of silver, a couple other little things. That's something, right? And we saw some mason bees. We'll see you on the next one, I hope.
Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care